From Palma Airport, take the A42 bus. It's about a 30-minute bus ride, and it's the first stop when you reach Manacor, and you get off right at that studio and the windmill. It's called the hospital stop. Picked me up in this van, and then I was brought to the farm, and this was my room. And this is the adjacent room. Weekdays on the farm start at 8 a.m., feeding the chickens and relocating them. This is where the chicken feed is stored, and this is where the chicken barley is sprouted. In October, there was a lot of transplanting, sowing, planting, weeding, and harvesting. The composting toilet material to be replenished. The greenhouse only gets watered in the mornings when needed, so they don't get snails in the evening or at night. This year the oranges were ripe in October, so we had fresh orange juice in the morning. Make sure the water for the cows is clean and replenished. Cows go to pasture when weather permits. I borrowed a bike from the farm. Recommend bringing a bike lock. The average daily temperatures were between 65 and 75 degrees, and the sun set around 6:15 in October and November. The farmhouse has 2 bedrooms with private entrances, and then the compost toilet is located behind the door with the Utah license plate. A sitting area in front of the kitchen. In October and November, the mornings were sometimes foggy and a bit chilly. Preparing the rice and barley for the chickens' morning feeding. We transplanted a lot of onions, kale, and leeks during my stay in October and November. Replenishing the hay and collecting eggs. Harvest lettuce, fennel, and kale here. We took a break for breakfast around 10 a.m. each morning. Be prepared for some rainy days if you're going in October or November. After breakfast, we worked until 2. Harvested an abundance of sweet potatoes before my arrival. Harvested pumpkins. Restaurant delivery. Back to work. There's never a shortage of jobs to be done. Most work days end around 2 o'clock, and then we gather in the kitchen and prepare a meal together. Dinner is on our own with leftovers or designated food. 8 a.m., a new day. We start again. Hello. Preparing the water lines. "21 eggs today, 20 yesterday, and 25 the day before." We did radishes. 24 eggs today. Organic is the restaurant that buys from Georg's farm. 8 a.m., a new day begins. Books that I intend to purchase back home. Monday, 8 a.m., back to work at the farm. I'm fortunate enough to have the opportunity to record Pablo rescuing bees and transferring them into a Langstroth hive. Lemongrass, great to have in your tea before bed, and it helps you sleep. Also great in a curry. For more information or to see if you are a good fit to volunteer at Finca Campiol, reach out via email or one of the two websites.